If you think sports bikes are all about tyre frying power, then think again, because Yamaha's new YZF-R7HO is a bike with handling firmly at the top of its priority list. Let's see what it's all about. The Yamaha YZF-R7 hit Australia in late 2021 in both learner-friendly and high-output formats. And it's the high-output model that we're looking at here, although there's not a lot of visual cues to reveal which one is which. This is a brand new platform for the Yamaha Supersport range, slotting in above the YZF-R3 and beneath the YZF-R6, at least in terms of output and price. What Yamaha has done here has created a sports bike built around the brand's CP2 engine, the same engine that's found in the MT-07 and the Tenere 700 adventure bike. But forget the more modest output. At a casual glance, this R7 looks every bit as purposeful and formidable as its big brother, the R1. We love those sharp angles and flowing lines and the menacing look of the LED headlight and daytime running lights. Building a sports bike around this CP2 engine seems like a pretty smart move, because not everyone wants a bike that threatens your license every time you crack the throttle. And in this case, Yamaha has built an ultra narrow, ultra light and ultra agile package. Mind you, in high output guys, this bike is no slouch, and at 188 kilograms wet, there's ample on tap to push you well into license burning territory if you dare. Throw a leg over and you're met with a racy ride position and a tallish seat. There isn't a heap of legroom and it does throw a bit of weight on your wrists, but it is a sports bike after all. The LCD instrumentation is clean, classy and easy to read, but it's a simple setup with a basic trip computer and little else. Actually, bar the LED lighting, this is a pretty basic package in most respects. There's no ride modes and there's no traction control either. This is a rider's bike, pure and simple. There's manually adjustable suspension from KYB at each end, plus a superb braking package that sees 4-piston radial mount calipers up front mated to a Brembo radial master cylinder. But it's almost a crime to stand next to this bike on a winding road. So let's gear up and see what it can do. We all know Aussies love horsepower, but there's something to be said for a modest output and a bike that handles superbly. And that's what this R7 is all about. There's more than enough mumbo here to get your pulse racing, but in a point of difference to the inline 4-cylinder bikes, there's more of that go available at real-world speeds, especially through its robust mid-range. This bike's native habitat is in the corners. It tips in and out with ease and it just holds its line so well through those bends. It's so precise. The suspension does a superb job being sporty without being too firm, and you'll run out of rubber and courage long before you run out of cornering clearance. And the brakes are spectacular. All the power you'll ever need in a bike this light, with incredible feel and feedback, all backed by ABS. The gearbox is really smooth and the controls are super light. You can get a quick shifter as a factory option, but there's something engaging about doing it the old school way. Downsides? Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more tech like multi-level traction control and a choice of ride modes. But of course that all adds to the price. This is a beautifully conceived, nicely built and well-priced bike, end of story. Then again, a narrow focus sports bike won't be for everyone, but if you live to carve corners and especially if you love track days, then this is a great bit of gear and a heap of fun, and it's all for a very, very tempting price.